说我们有能力判断哪一个本尊是真正是好或者适合你，或者不好不适合，那么你已经可以说自己就是本尊了啊。所以这个意思说，我们因为还有对我的执着，所以我们需要去做领受跟修持。那为了就是能够得到这个就是灌顶能够去进行进一步的一个修持所以可以说我们现在除非是完全的证悟了完全了悟了，而不是说只是某一种层次，而是完全的话才有这种判断的能力。所以呢，可以说我们现在最主要并不是加以去判断，而是保持一种很简单、很真实又有勇气这样子来领受所以这个是我们在做这个灌顶祈请的时候的一个重点。
Okay. So now that is the having a pure intention, right? So now going to the origin and the history of this particular empowerment. And in general, there's many different kind of empowerment. You know, there's a grand empowerment like Tsushenama. You know, there's the grand empowerment that contains so many different empowerment. And of course, it is good to receive. But then there's a much more smaller version of, you know, lineage and empowerment, etc. So we have to have this kind of a perspective that regardless of how many different type of empowerment you receive, you know, you have to accumulate your experience more than accumulating the numbers of empowerment. So it's important to emphasize your quality. You know, improve your quality is much more important.
所以前面呢，我们是讲我们领受灌顶的这一种保持一个正确的心态。接下来我们会对于今天的灌顶做历史上的一种来解说。那可以说有种种不同的灌顶，有些可能在一个大的灌顶之内有非常多不同的灌顶，像是五具宝藏这样的，他所收集的是非常众多的。那也有一些可能是比较特别，或者说比较少人知道会认为它好像是比较所以次要的其实并不是这样。就是在领受灌顶的时候，我们要保持同等的这种尊重的心，特别我们领受灌顶是为了能够增长自己的功德。
So, and it's also important to know the history of where I have received this empowerment from. I have received this empowerment myself from Jata Rinpoche, and also from Chaji Rinpoche, and also from Siddha Rinpoche back in 2009. You know, so the whole Shangpa transmission I have received several times. So they themselves, their transmission goes back to the, how do I say, the first Jangpa Gongdru, you know. So it's important to know the history as well. So it goes all the way back to the first Jangpa Gongdru, it goes all the way back to the first Chachi Kalu Rinpoche, you know. So the origin of the empowerment and the history, the lineage comes from there. And today's category of empowerment is Guru Yoga practice empowerment. There's a deity practice empowerment, there's a protector that we are going to do in next weekend. But this one is a Guru Yoga practice combined with four deity.
好，那接下来我们讲到这仁波切他本身来自的这个传承他曾经在尊贵的国师迦萨仁波切、尊贵的霍嘎仁波切，特别是大势多仁波切，在2009年将整个香巴传承的灌顶跟口传呢传授给仁波切本身。那在往前追溯 他们是来自于第一世讲共仁波切的这个受法，之后也有所谓我们义护组第一世的考仁波切能够将这个传承可以说完整的保留也让仁波切能够领受到。那关于今天的这个法门的分类是属于上师瑜伽法或是上师相应法那这个部分，那明后天我们会有本尊护法的这个灌顶跟修持的。
So now I will proceed with the empowerment.
接下来我们就要进入这个灌顶的程序了。
So this empowerment lineage originated from Mahakala cave. We call it Mahakala cave. Actually, it's the Shawaripa cave. So it's originated from Mahasiddha Shawaripa while he was in Mahamudra state in terms of meditation. And the 6 Mahakala and the 4 deities, they appeared in his clear state of mind, let's say. And then the transmission has started from there. And that is around 1,000 years ago.
好，那这个传承可以说是来自于一个圣地我们平常会就是称它为是马哈嘎拉山洞。那如果正确讲，应该是夏瓦瑞巴山洞。那这个是因为夏瓦瑞巴大成就者这一位大师，当他在这个大手印的境界当中，他亲见了六比马哈嘎拉跟等等的4位本尊，将这个传承传授给他。这个大约发生在就是2100年前。
OK。So this 4 deity is combined with the Vajradhara and then the 6 Mahakala, emanation of Avalokiteshvara himself, and then the Vajrayogini, and then Avalokiteshvara 2 arms, and then the green Dara. So that is the Mandala deity.
在这一个坛城当中他有几位的所谓本尊当然主要是上师金刚总持，再来有6臂黑马哈嘎拉，有金刚于伽母还有2臂的观音，还有绿度母。
벌써 상마다 뜻이에요, 뭐. 오케이? 그처럼 또 상마 멘트 또 나오나.
接下来就是要领受灌顶的现曼达，所以大家要这个做这个现曼达的手印啊，大部分师兄都知道。然后我们手上不是有米吗？米就摆在2只手啊，然后做手印，然后里面呢摆着米。好，那我们前面的供养师达玛尼玛，他会等于是代表大家代替大家代表大家。要不然。
长色我当学心小花当结束也让心出爱给我众生大给吉萨花当结将是是我个百姓都这个门着欲给人家理解连真结色些年满大为国心其实家人把年日子人间发生心当的家在那人间的当妈妈老多眼来这里就这他上什么去这上面家当主爱给别们这的对你如不然对别nam就准备多给喇嘛也大大家外家做做了外上街跟给东西那就被你这门这上坡的路你这准备从那么关家的就当对嘛我如这都说Then so on and then now the sentence that you are going to repeat after me is like this: the great liberator that you are in the present, which is the mandala. Let me remind you that you are, in the terms of appearance, you appear as a bodhisattva. And therefore, I do prostration to you with my refuge, as my refuge. And then also with this, continuing from this moment on, and I would like to continue with the samaya, with the harmony with myself and with among the others. And then I will also uphold the bodhicitta as well. And then as well as the 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. And as I start to walk to this highway, highway of the truth, so please guide me through this path. So these are the sentences you are repeating after me.
好，那接下来我们会跟着仁波切来念诵。那念诵文的里面的含义就是说。您显现为这一个解脱的指引者那可以说提醒我们，那您就是这个菩萨的真实化身。我们在您尊前做皈依以及顶礼，手持三昧耶的誓言，发菩提心，皈依三宝。特别当我们要追求这个。快速的，好像高速公路一样的，快速的能够了悟真实的道路。
Okay. So please, keep your back posture a little bit upright, and then a little bit like this. Yeah.
好，请大家身体坐直然后双手合掌。
Okay. So with the visualization of the 3 jewels, and your guru, wherever that may be.
特别我们在自己要观想，在我们的前方有自己的上师，有三宝圣众们。
가진주다, 뜸바데, 러빙케니, 공수소, 상주첸보, 수덴바, 공고첸보, 나살로, 남세베니, 나라토, 상주셈자, 나라토, 산지추에다, 겐덴데, 따순다자, 나라토, 사르바첸보, 조도, 고다네, 조바사, 가진주다, 뜸바데, 러빙케니, 공수소, 상주첸보, 수덴바, 공고첸보, 나살로, sikdeni, 나라토, 상주셈자, 나라토, 산지추에다, 겐덴데, 따순다자, 나라토, 사르바첸보, 조조도, 공고다네, 조바사, 가진추에다, 뜸바데, 러빙케니, 공수소, 상주첸보, 수덴바, 공고첸보, 나살로, sikdeni, 나라토, 상주셈자, 나라토, 산지추에다, 겐덴데, 따순다자, 나라토, 사르바첸보, 조조도, 공고다네, 조바사, Dungi lama la je la zonamgi, jema junjada donga zonwande jindu. Now visualize the four deity and then make a refuge, sense of commitment from yourself.
接下来我们要进行的是要观想四本尊，然后在这个四本尊之前来做皈依发心。
So I think I should explain to you the four deities. Yeah. Okay.
所以首先为大家来介绍或者解释关于这四位本尊。
Okay. But first we do the refuge.
好，首先我们要先做皈依。
Kwun samanda jamshe deva mege shuzu ja dovege vande ra sanji jamshe vege so sanji jedang tojuna jamshu kwadum jamshe rangshin tene ramshe jamshe senne geba jamshu shoki senne gege ne senje damshe nage jundun jamshu juju yon jabrange dolane sanji rubara yushu jo samanda jamshe deva mege shuzu ja dovege vande ra sanji jamshe vege sanji jedang tojuna 장주 벌로 더주지 아시 전에 ram도제 장주 선내 개브락 장주 쪽에 선내 개개네 선제 당시 나게 전도 장주 조조 용원 개브락 돌아 벤지 상제 도바라쇼 고조 som만 다저제 대바 매게 소소샤 로베게라제 상제 장주 얘기서 상제 죄당 도조라 장주 벌도 잡주 당시 전에 ram도제 장주 선내 개브락 장주 쪽에 선내 개개네 선제 당시 나게 전도 장주 조조 용원 개브락이 돌아 벤지 상제 도바라쇼 얘네 너는 만나신 거 저거는 그 저거 동안 제위긴 게 도관에 회신 되게 나와가신 도중에 대 도관에 회신 받으면 그좀 그런 거 그거 보고 정말 맞아 나지 않는 거 그런데 대조 그러면 반즈 얘도 별로 만나신 거 저거는 그 저거 동안 제위긴 게 도관에 회신 Okay, so the first visualization. Now your empowerment starts here. Okay, not the pupa that is going to come in your head. Empowerment starts now. So please, with your bodhicitta attitude in mind, with the meditation posture. Everybody knows meditation posture, or should I explain a little bit? Meditation posture. Please keep your back straight, not too extreme by force, but natural. Sense of freshness, within your mind and the body. So a little bit like that, not too extreme. And then keep your eye a little bit below in the front, and then keep your hand in a neutral state.
好接下来我们要开始领受灌顶或者观想要观想，而且是一个进入这个领受灌顶的阶段了所以我们领受灌顶并不是说等到宝瓶放在头顶上这个时候是现在就开始，所以请大家要保持一个菩提心。接下来就是身体呢要 保持这个禅修的姿势啊，大家应该都知道这个姿势怎么做。首先就是将自己的背部挺直啊，也不是太极端、太过度的，也是保持自然轻松，但是要挺直。然后呢，手呢也呢向下垂啊，这个也是保持一个自然状态。自己的手呢手也是保持一个轻松跟自然的这样的一个姿势。
So with your out of control devotion, let's say, with the sense of out of control devotion, there's a radiance appeared from yourself, transmitted to the mandala in the front, towards the 4 deities, and it requested them to empower you and to bless you. And with the response to that, they took on with immense countless of different radiance appeared from the 4 deities. And then from the moment it has an appearance of all that radiance and the blessing, before it even arrived in your body, speech and mind, all the negativity has been dissolved. And of course, all the nectar, all the radiance went through the body, speech and mind as well. And then the moment that all the blessing has been dissolved into your body, speech and mind, remember, when the blessing from the 4 deities when it's on the way, all your negative has been dissolved from that moment on. Once the radiance has been dissolved into your body and speech and mind, in that moment you are visualizing yourself as a Chakra-sambhara. Okay? 2 arms Chakra-sambhara. Without Vajrayogini, without many arms and object, singular, 2 arms Chakra-sambhara. That is the visualization in this moment.
好，接下来我们首先呢要观想自己呢是这个2只手臂是这2臂的这个胜乐金刚所以当我们心中产生这个可以说非常虔诚的恭敬心或者虔诚心，那由心间呢放光照射到这个坛城处那祈请这个坛城的所有本尊圣众能够赐给我们加持，赐给我们灌顶。所以这时候呢，有这坛城当中呢放射出这个5色极为广大的光明那加持我们的身语意3门。当这个光照射到我们的全身的时候，就将我们所有的罪业障碍完全的消除，同时间呢，我们全身也充满着甘露。所以特别记得这个当4本尊他们放光来到我们身上的时候，就将我们这些恶业障碍已经完全的净化了。特别我们3门领受到的所有一切的加持这个时候自身呢要观想这个胜乐金刚。
Okay, so the other, and then you don't need to focus on all the crown and detail. Just means just have a glimpse of thought that you are Chakra-sambhara, and let it be. You know?
那这边有讲到说，我们要去观想或者说想象吧，自己是这个胜乐金刚的时候呢，就是说你自己觉得是就是了就是说你自己已经觉得自己是胜乐金刚，这样就可以，并不是说所有的细节都要把它观想出来。
And then as you are visualizing the Chakra-sambhara, there's a triangle shaped in the top of your crown, externally white, internally red. Dharmakaya shape, let's say. Shinju. What? Dharma? Dharmadaya. Okay. Dharmadaya shape.
那接下来在我们的头顶上要去观想一个叫做法身宫这个法身宫是三角锥的形状三角锥的形状，外面来看是白色的，里面是红色的。
Okay, so now there's a triangle shape, inside there's a red color externally white on the top of, within or a little bit above, inside the empty triangle. Then there's a lotus. There's a lotus with a 4 petals, and there's the seed in the middle, right? That's how you say it, the seed in the middle. And then there's a sky blue color, dark blue, Hing. And then you are visualizing Vajradhara with a concert, and that's in the central of the lotus. And the front petal, there's a 6-arm Mahakala with the first 2 hands holding a knife curve and a Kapala with the left hand, and also with the Kadranga on his the second left arm, and then the rope, Vajra rope, on the 3rd left arm, and the second right arm he's holding a Kapala Mala, and then the 3rd right hand he's holding a Damaru, with the 3 eyes, with the 2 feet, 6 arms. 6 arm represents the liberator of the 6 realms. Okay, so that's the symbol, that's the meaning. So that's the 6-arm Mahakala. With the syllable of 6-arm Mahakala is dark blue Hum. Okay, and then on the right side of the petal there's a Vajrayogini. Okay, so the syllable of the Vajrayogini is a red Ri. Vajrayogini is looking her face a little bit more upward, and then her left, her knife curve is aimed a little bit down towards, and then the Kapala she's having from above as well. She's a red color skin as a Vajrayogini, as we all know. And then there's our Lokiteshvara, 2 arms behind the Vajradhara. That is the 3rd petal, yeah, of the lotus. And then there's our Lokiteshvara with the 2 arms. Posture of the feet is just like a green tara. The left arm is holding a lotus as a sign of compassion and the bodhicitta to all the sentient beings. And the right arm is holding the vase with full of nectar and purifying all the realms of suffering of all the sentient beings. That's what it represents. And then the green tara on the left, the last petal, as she's sitting as our Lokiteshvara, as we all know. And then lotus, and then the right hand posture is a sense of protecting all the sentient beings, Jajinchaja. So that's the one. And that is all the 4 deities are present above the triangle shaped above your crown, let's say. So that's the visualization. If I make it more shorter, then you think all of them, they're there.
好接下来呢，我们就是观想自己的头顶上有这个法身宫，这法身宫它是一个3角锥的形状，所以在中间有一些空间的位置那在中间的位置，我们观想呢有一朵这个4个花瓣的莲花4个花瓣莲花，在中间的位置中间位置呢，首先我们观想一个深蓝色的吽字，然后呢化为这个金刚总持，而且是双运声。接下来在前方的这一个花瓣上面呢有这个6臂黑马哈嘎拉它是有6只手臂，所以呢这个6只手臂前一对第一对的这个手臂是拿着弯刀跟着嘎巴拉右手第2个右手是拿着这个人骨的念珠，然后第3只手呢是拿着这个摇鼓，左边的第2只手呢是拿3叉戟，左边的第3只手呢是拿着这个金刚绳索，还有3只眼。那6只手的意思是代表救度6道轮回的所有众生。那心间也有一个蓝色的吽字。接下来第2个花瓣上面是金刚于切母，它是来自于这个红色序字的划线。金刚于切母它的面朝上右手呢拿着这个弯刀指着地上，左手拿着嘎巴拉向上在饮用这个嘎巴拉的甘露。第 第3个莲花上面有2臂白观音啊，他的左手啊跟绿度母的这个姿势啊差不多的啊，也是拿着这个莲花的啊这个花梗，那右手呢啊有持的这个宝瓶里面充满甘露，这个宝瓶的甘露呢消除所有众生的苦难。接下来第4个花瓣上面有绿度母，绿度母的右手呢持的这一个啊圣师印，也是啊守护的这个手印啊，守护所有众生，是保护所有众生的意思啊。左边也是持的这个乌巴拉啊，就是青莲花哦，所以那这个是可以说总共有5尊呢啊，在我们的头顶上啊来观想啊，就是这个观想所有的本质上面啊。如果你会觉得这个观想太复杂太多了，那就想他们都在里面就可以了。
Like example, Buddha Vajradhara is there, Siksa Mahakala is there, not in a simplicity with laziness, but simplicity with sense of devotion, at least.
所以我们相信呢，他们都在这里，他们或者都在这个法身宫里面啊。那并不是说我们要去简化或者自己啊轻松一点就不去观想，而是真诚的保持一个前进心，他们真实在这里。
Okay. Namarva Deva Chajan Javage Ranje Javima Dhamma Dhamma Shiveta Shogan Tola Ninda Deveda Lahon Juma Bhavanga Simula Zagan Hushan Gudama Jayan Yen Janayan Javadan Jingon Juma Jodan Javadan Junigan Ravadan Jajan Solution Jigrungi Javadan Ringi Benda Nimitang Javanga Simula Bai Shikon Gogoda Chajan Namashi Chando Bajan Yeshimata Jojake 정도 제가 말을 좀 나타내면 단독 맞추는 되게 단독 맞추는 되게 좀 봐야 다음에 장마로 저희가 모델을 발표해서 상담을 주시면 제가 마가 좀 해야 저와서 마마라 어선 저거라 맞아요 저명 보면 의견 받는 거라서 뭐 되게 버려 배전도 단도에게 좀 되게 보상도 다른 결혼 도전이라는 나보러 저를 조신 전화전에 저거에 좀 나오셔 보고 Namba Guzu Jumba, Ege, Mama, Sulapakin, Doing, Joba, Ege, Belani, Jokolism, Nation, Najoma, Moja, Jan, Maloja, Maja, Jin, John, Nezambo, Jen, Joseph, Jagger, Rodo, John, and the ones about Joseph, Jambo, and Economic, Jen, one which I could not do another Kulu Jaji, John, Jen, Jaja, and Mona, Tola Zenji, get out of the dinner, not till you follow me, which I buy Jan, Cometa, Gage, and give it a lot with a thunder over Tangas and Ball, Jason Joma, Jan, Lonzo, Dana, Persian, Lujan, Mujay, Gage, Argenta, you over you want them, you were doing Ribbit, Jamba, Jay, John, you come with the Giju, Nangir, Joe, Jamba, Tukara, with the 3 syllable on the 3 spot of all the 4 deities.
好，接下来我们要继续观想，在所有本尊的3处啊，都有啊这个种子字啊，在额头啊有 Om 字，喉咙有 A 字，跟在心间有 Om 字。
대단게 저거로 정말 아토과모 예전반남 스메반즈 ane dingim ndege bena jobelon de jamega trago so de ge de ye jene garange ju do je jangla de kolen de je je ba garange ju ne ju de conven de la me koson de ge chin lan de ba keep in mind that there's a true mandala. There's a one mandala that you are visualizing on the top of your crown, and there's a one mandala that you are visualizing that where you received your blessing from.
好，那这时候我们特别要再提醒一下大家，就是我们要观想有2个坛城，一个坛城是在自己的头顶上啊，另外一个坛城就是我们领受灌顶的坛城，也就是所谓对生的坛城。
So now this time we focus on the Guru Vajradhara with prayer and devotion. Okay?
好， 接下来我们要就是将这个焦点摆在这个上师金刚总持，然后向他来虔诚的祈请。
And keep your hands together and make prayer.
好，那要祈请，所以我们双手合掌。
Repeat after me, please.
跟着来念诵。
Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Guruhe.
Namo Guruhe.
Kasavira Virini. Shira Jagadagini. Zoka Zokini. Sarva Buddha. Buddhi. Sadoya. Sharana. Getsame. Kege. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Guruhe. Kasavira Virini. Shira Jagadagini. Zoka Zokini. Sarva Buddha. Buddhi. Sadoya. Sharana, Getsame, Kege, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Guruhe, Kasavira Virene, Shira Jaga, Jagini, Zoga Zogini, Sarva Buddha, Buddhi, Sadoya, Sharanam, Getsame, Kege. Now this time is to focus on the 6 Mahakala and then prioritize with your devotion and your visualization in the front of you and receiving all the 6 Mahakala blessing towards your 6 Mahakala. You know? So just like that, it applies to Vajrayogini, Avalokiteshvara, and Green Tara as well. You are making a prayer to the mandala in the front. They are empowering with all the radiance and the blessing towards the one that you are visualizing on the top of your crown.
接下来我们要就是观想这个六臂马哈嘎拉，所以我们在这个有坛城的六臂马哈嘎得到这个灌顶跟所有的加持一样，我们做祈请，然后保持这个前进心，也要观想清楚。好，所以呢，当我们这样子去祈请。虔诚的祈请的时候，那坛城的这个本尊或者马哈嘎呢，就放射出光芒而加持我们全身。所以呢，同样的就是当我们在观想这个金刚瑜伽母、二臂观音跟绿度母的时候，都是做同样这样的一个祈请跟观想的。
OK。यहाँ देखेंगे कुंभला सोहन तबे दिन ये जो करेंगे जो वाला कुंभला दिन कोले रंग बाल में बजे करेंगे जो निशो जो कमेंट तेरे ताजे शायद मार्जिन जो वो कुछ तो कुछ ये में तो तबे में बांध the 6 Mahakala completely left from his position and then dissolving into your 6 Mahakala. That applies to all the rest of the deity. Okay.
我们当这样子祈定之后呢，就观想对生坛城的这一个马哈嘎拉，它就融入到我们头顶的这个马哈嘎拉所以完全得到这一个灌顶跟加持的。
Om Banzar,
Mahakala,
Chinchita, Vigana, Vinayaka, Om Pepe, Soha, Om Banzar, Mahakala, Chinchita, Vigana, Vinayaka, Om Pepe, Soha, Om Banzar, Mahakala, Chinchita, Vigana, Vinayaka, Om Pepe, Soha, Om Banzar, Mahakala, Chinchita, Vigana, Vinayaka, Om Pepe, Soha. So the Vedanya Yagichu, Garangichu, Najomalate, Sanan to Simarabichu, Kerangichu, Nishu, Gamani, Najoma, Kosun, Gijana, Meva, now focus on the Vajrayogini.
接下来是专注在这个金刚瑜伽母。
The left side of the Vajradhara on the front of you is the right side of the Vajrayogini on your side.
好，那如果我们是看着这个对称的坛城，它因为它在这个金刚种子的左手边在我们自己头顶上面的这个坛城，它就在金刚种子的右手边。
Om Banzara, Rating Jay, Om Pepe, Soha, Om Banzara, Rating Jay, Om Pepe, Soha, Om Banzara, Rating Jay, Om Pepe, Soha. 都是先不拉说的，别等一个人给人给就今日这个我觉得等下不我当就是个人军把给人给就女就对刚才的都是什么各种对给钱了对对那吧是엄마는 빼면 홍 홍벤자라 라제나마 사멘다 홍베 홍마는 빼면 홍 홍벤자 라제나마 사멘다 홍베 홍마는 빼면 홍 홍벤자 라자 나마 사멘다 홍베 홍마는 빼면 홍벤자 라제나마 사멘다 홍마는 빼면 홍벤자 yang zheng le so de be de ye ge zhe ge ren ge jiu bu mo zhe ma de den xia yi be de mo ne de zhe juan bo ge ren ge jiu nu xiu de gong wei de ren dan zhe me guo zhong de ge zhen de ma ba zhe om da re de le so ha om da re de le so ha om da re de le so ha om da re de le so Now we have to offer another mandala in order to receive the primary empowerment.
好，我们接下来还要再做一次谢曼达来领受那个第一层第一步的这个灌顶。
萨西对西对西美国的马日拉里西天的念巴的桑西天罗尼的国华耶罗格南达西那南学巴。Repeat after me.
跟着念诵。
Wanting to follow the path of Buddha Dharma.
这个意思是我们要进入这个佛陀教法的修持大道。
장주 도제, 산제라, 추진지다라, 사와다라, 나산조베, 랭게제, 남게도제, 랭다도, 장주 도제, 산제라, 추진지다라, 사와다라, 나산조베, 랭게제, 남게도제, 랭다도, 장주 도제, 산제라, 추진지다라, 사와다라. 나전조베 뱅게제 난게도제 덴다조 게라는게 조로 주베도모도 제게 도가네세 고르게 라제 제가다나게 조제네 좀바좀마도가 고바도나 좀나 주베마고 다지는데 이제 Okay, so now this is a different visualization, okay? So before we went how to say the clockwise dissolving each deities from the front, right? So since we have completed that, now now the four deities that are in the four petals around your Guru Vajradhara, on the top of the crown, the Avalokiteshvara is dissolving into the Buddha Vajradhara, into the crown of the Vajradhara. Jivajan is in Drama, in the speech, green Tara dissolving from the left side to the Guru Vajradhara. Jivajan is in Drama. And then, in the heart of the Guru Vajradhara, the six Mahakala is dissolving from the front. And then, beneath, then there is Vajrayogini from the right, dissolving into the Guru Vajradhara. And as there is a transaction of all the four deities dissolving into the Guru Vajradhara, in that moment, in that atmosphere, we have to make a prayer and prayer and prayer. And repeat after me, with reciting their mantra.
好，接下来会做这个不同的观想那刚才我们前一个阶段讲的观想是对方的坛城能融入我们头顶的坛城那接下来当我们观想头顶的坛城本来是有四位本尊围绕着这个上师金刚总持接下来 这个智慧本尊会融入进这个中间的金刚种子就会融入金刚。那这个二臂观音会融入到金刚种子的额头。那绿度母会在这个喉轮然后六臂马哈嘎是在心轮金刚鱼缺母就是进入到这个脊轮肚脐的位置。当他们完全融入之后，那这个可以说智慧本尊都进入到这一个金刚种子。那这个时候我们念诵这个祈请文，一再一再的做祈请。
OK。Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Shri Dhammadagini, Togatogini, Sawa Buddha Buddhi, Sadoya, Sharana, Gezami Keke, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Shri Dhammadagini, Togatogini, Sawa Buddha Buddhi, Sadoya, Sharana, Gezami, Keke, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Shri Dhammadagini, Togatogini, Sawa Buddha Buddhi, Sadoya, Sharana, Gezami, Keke, Om Benza, Mahakala, Singcheda, Vigane, Vinayaga, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Benza, Mahakala, Singcheda, Vigane, Vinayaga, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Benza, Mahakala, Singcheda, Vigane, Vinayaga, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Benza, Rating Ding, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Benza, Rating Ding, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Benza, Rating Ding, Om Bebe, Swaha, Om Mani Bebe Om Benza, Raksha, Nama, Samenta Humpe, Om Mani Bebe Om Benza Raksha, Nama, Samenta Humpe, Om Mani Bebe Om Benza Raksha, Nama, Samenta Humpe, Om Dare Dare Ture Soha, Om Dare Dare Ture Soha, Om Dare Dare Ture Soha, Om Dare Dare Ture Soha. Kerenge kawo lo yede tumai jing me prevesano me kola po da jube jo kole chatam jini jing tu ba kerenge che bon jo jo bai jing an jing tu da bu bu wan do ku che no shu ba ba an so this is the one of the last visualization, and that is, since that all the four deities has been transmitted into the Vajradhara, now from the element of air from our body, due to the element of the air, it has triggered the element of the wisdom fire that we have, that is existed within our body chakra, let's say, or channel. And then, since that is triggered, the wisdom fire is triggered, and with that sense of heat and devotion mixture together, it has been transmitted to our triangle, and with that heat, the Guru Vajradhara and the 480 joyfully dissolving into our body, speech and mind, as it is fulfilled, step by step, it is that we are fully blessed. And then when I will say this is the last empowerment, and then you just meditate with a joyful moment.
接下来这个步骤可以说是最后的观想。首先，我们要观想我们体内的一个风的元素，它舞动了我们智慧之火。智慧之火本来就存在我们的自身当中，是在这个脉轮里面。当这样的火逐渐的产生了这个软热，以及我们的前进心上升到我们头顶的这个三角锥这种软热让所有的本尊就是都获得了这种大热，然后化成这个甘露，就充满了金刚种子，充满了甘露之后呢这甘露会下降一步一步这样子充满我们全身。
And then at the same time the triangle disappears.
然后最后完全的融入我们全身。之后这个三角锥也会消失在法界当中。这时候我们就安住在这个大乐的境界当中。
So it says that finally the Guru Vajradhara dissolving into our body, speech and mind without seeing any kind of difference. Therefore, by the result of the blessing, all the three, all the three negative paths has been completely dissolved and disappeared, and we are completely empowered with the positive qualities and the essential as well. And then, as you are dissolved completely with the Guru Vajradhara dissolving into your body, speech and mind, with knowing that the Guru Vajradhara state of mind and your state of mind has no difference, and therefore being present, but yet at the same time having no expectation from it, and having no desire for it, having no attachment for it, with that kind of a sense of present. Then you meditate. That's the ultimate involvement.
好，接下来会是一个最后的观想当我们观想那个在头顶的金刚种子上，金刚种子就融入我们自身，加持我们的身与意，将一切的罪业障碍完全的净化我们得到完全的加持灌顶，回到了自身最初的本质。那这时候，当金刚种子、上师金刚种子的心意以及我们自己的心意，可以说是合而为一没有任何的分别。在这时候，我们保持一个最原始的一个境界状态来做禅修。这个时候远离所有的期待、所有的贪爱、所有的执着进入这个禅修当中。这个就是所谓究竟的一个灌顶。
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Guraya, Mezavera Verene, Shirendava Dragane, Zogan Zogan, Zavana Vansale, Sharan, Zamige. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Guraya, Mezavera Verene, Shirendava Dragane, Zogan Zogan, Zavana Vansale, Sharan, Zamige. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Guraya, Mezavera Verene, Shirendava Dragane, Zogan Zogan, Zavana Vansale, Sharan, Zamige. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Guraya, Mezavera Verene, Shirendava Dragane, Zogan Zogan, Sarva Buddha Bodhisattva, Sharan, Zamige. So there's a now that you have received the 4 deities empowerment, and therefore knowing that you are fortunate to receive this empowerment, number one. Number two is that nowadays where he has many topics about the Samaya, but the main foundation of all the Samaya is a harmony. Without a harmony within and a harmony around, there is no purpose of Samaya other than that. So, if you can bring a harmony, then you can bring happiness, enlightenment, everything, gradually. If you even can't bring a harmony, then forget about the enlightenment. Forget about all the other, that sounds so powerful. If you're not peaceful in yourself, how you can develop the qualities to others? That is a common sense. That is a logical. That is not a miracle thought. So it's important to have a harmony within our state of mind and harmony among the others, if you can. And if you can't, at least not an extreme harmful. And you must also repeat after me now.
可以说我们已经完全接受到这个世尊四本尊的灌顶了。我们首先需要知道自己是非常有这个福报的，有因缘的。接下来可以说是关于这个三昧业手持、三昧业戒手持方面，那里面有很多的不同的内容。最重要的就是所谓保持和谐、保持平和。让我们自身跟周遭都能够保持这样的一个和谐。那之后我们能够升起这个欢喜心，甚至达到这个正悟。如果我们不能保持和谐的话，不用说其他的这个都可以说是做不到了就不用说会得到正悟了。那至于不能保持平静的心，那要去利益他人、帮助他人，也是没有办法做到。所以这个并不是什么特别神奇的事，是很自然、很合理，平常我们都能够理解。所以呢，就是当自己能够做到的时候自然我们尽量的去帮助他人可以说重点呢，也是我们尽量让自己保持在一种谦虚我们要保持谦虚。
说了个这个错别人，当然一些跟我过去。
跟着念，我起来念诵。
作为知道，嘎萨巴，达达桑切，扎给给，达达那些个王国的温柔，嘎这当然给原对面这不完说。
我们接下来要做那个三头语的动作，三头语动作。
上次我当决心，小巴当即是一当归心说，给我就是那个介绍，当这个让手心我，个百姓都这边门着就被别家那些人真心，这年嘛大为过心，今日家里帮的如此的人间，把上心当的学。जैसे राधे जय दे 罗多言来觉得，只能上所没觉得上面两个当初爱给别人着，在你主板对别人就准备都给了嘛一趟。要我家是做了不爱的，上街归给东西难就，年纪没个上坡的不为，年纪只没送南归家，手当的木主在读书，手当的木主在读书，刚日上为微信官司便当电话买的中。今日是我真正家属下辈真正不是真正，这个年纪龙叔干嘛把这个真的进入干嘛？这个龙叔问过干嘛把我先说的真正下的，妹妹介绍正当作为个毛上的家长嘛，所以是对干嘛这样给下辈真正是真的。那我当时这回过整个都是去给你买。就上去下边说，还有里面这边电线膜，他妈这个我讲过说去给你买下边电线这个半边这样的，半路上面到过那这，在这到过平时过下下边电线这有半边上面下边电把它半两用了这个就买，到现在做下这样。有的啥些啥个嘛修，那这个王主席不被王爷送拿走。
接下来仁波切还会做一段修法，然后每个人我们师兄就可以上前来接受仁波切加持完成这个修法之后，
这个是呢。我们的这么大的人，他们就是那样做，都什么许多什么许多都没有的，我就说什么没有的。那个些是因为有的我们那个真的那个是没讲生意，但是有时候做别那都我把我那来就也那这来那个全是那个都我们必须这个，老多个是不是大家那么的这个没有这些都是这个没有让这个东西那么就是。全部觉得，而且到了这么一个这个相声的讲完就我们在说这帮这帮这种，刚给这个这这给人有了之后，干嘛人家在那个多些钱下班了，这些那么的就我这么的这边的发现嘛的是那么来接受了，我们这都什么样的人，那这这我觉得这个我所谓的这个拿出来的。这种学呀，不容我们要教的这个本身我们什么呀，这个我们这个什么呀，不是过来，这个我们这个没我是不是我反正是我做这个的，知道的不是学呀不容我说这个本身我们这个马什么呀，这个马就我的你我的看呀，这个我你给我的那个是我这个不是说。你们这种我就是说，这种是说，这是在说那个原来我不老外那边就是那那就是韩国人。我从跟你这个就那么那一趟，那反正就像那种关系，我要帮你去给我的那个我现在个人来一种个搞把给我这个把这个给这个就你帮那种就是那我是对这个，你这样的就把这些现在做个那个就是不让马东个做的真的那就别刚那个对对对，现在到这个就现在到这些现在到那个这些来是那就是跨越这个，这些如果都是就是三年的这个我在把这些这个我这些三年嘛的把这三年我我是身体事情是个月过，现在东西我是想说我都嘛就是那样的那个那没到这些生活的循环些，那不是身体喜欢你是那是那么多我把那之外继续的你来那块，另外一个这就跟这些身体对学后来就是东把做被上街多过来就。因为说那我们大爷有时候身体嘛，学那没法，我那个那这学个过多，这个在东马在发现这种我在用的这些呢，或者是到那些就 Thank you for all the volunteer, for all the preparation and the dedication you have made, and thank you for all the participants here as well.
所以今天特别也要感谢我们所有那个义工师兄们他们可以说牺牲自己的时间付出来圆满这一个法会所以特别感谢他们。接下来也特别感谢所有参与的师兄们当然在现场参与的也谢谢你们。
So this Bumba, I think I will explain this one, that one, a little bit slowly after. This Bumba, Lama Temple, can you give me the other Bumba? No. The other one. This Bumba belongs to Kenshin Tajiwism, probably 200 years old.
那这边有一个圣物要介绍就是仁波切手持的这一个宝瓶是在200年前的一位大师叫喷仙扎西尔塞这位香巴传承的一个香巴传承跟他格局传承的一个大师他所使用的这个宝瓶。
Okay. This flower is not really that old.
那这朵花就没有这么老了。
Okay. Di, nama ciri di nama. Kalau ini mana ni saya boleh. Ya, nama ciri sondu nama. Sondu. Ini sudah ya. Nama budaya, nama budaya, 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 di, você na rua
如果大家師兄需要哈特嘅話咧，就前台嗰邊有哈特可以請嘅。
在上面 ，OK， 好，我们来接受这个加持的时候，灌顶加持的时候，首先是用头去就低下来，然后接受仁波切这个宝瓶放在头顶上，接下来就用你的右手去接这个宝瓶的倒出来的干。